everybody. Welcome back to Living Life with Miss Faye. I know I haven't been as active on this channel as I plan to be, but I will be picking up the pace. But I wanted to check in with those of you who are still considering the sugar diet. As a matter of fact, I will be changing the name of the plan. The new name will be the Four-Tier Vitality Plan, will be the new title for this plan. And the reason that I'm going to change the name is because I've come to learn that the name itself, the sugar diet, is turning people off because a lot of people have been told you don't eat sugar, stay away from sugar, and all of that. And actually, the plan focuses on fruit and not sugar intake. All right. So, in the beginning of the plan, you're encouraged to eat fruit and drink fruit juices. And this is how you reset your body and start to gain control of your weight. So I want it to be clear to people, and I don't want anything in the plan to turn people off because this is a wonderful plan. Look at me, I'm happy on the plan. As a matter of fact, when I started, I struggled with eating seafood because I'm a spiritualist. I have been urged from my spiritual guides to give up meat totally, but I struggle because I like seafood. I love the shrimp and the lobster and the whole clam, the whole 9 yards. And that has been difficult for me to give up. But I have. It's been 3 good months, and I have been eating other things so that I don't have that fish craving. And the thing about it, I still got canned fish in the house, but I don't touch it. I don't go near it. Anytime that it even crosses my mind, I hear this little voice saying, don't eat that. Don't do it. And so I've been doing very well, and my guides have certainly been supporting me. And if you're on your spiritual path, you know what I'm talking about because you do hear that voice that kind of guides you through your day. And that voice is also very protective. This week, actually, I've been doing a lot of work around the house. Uh, I don't know what it is. I just got the spurge to redo everything in the house. So I've been working inside the house and not as much on the garden. I was out here doing the spring working a lot, and I'll come back in the spring because it's fall now. And the garden, I don't feel like it's as appealing in the fall only because I have a lot of trees. And then the leaves come down and everything is kind of dull, and because I don't get a lot of sunshine back here, after, in the fall, everything kind of starts to look like a jungle. But when it's all cleaned out, we come back in the spring and everything is fresh and just sprouting out. I think it's the most beautiful. So, I'm just giving you a whole mishmash of what you've missed since I was last on. But I do want to say that on this channel, we're going to be talking a lot about wellness, health, and fitness. Wellness, health, and fitness. So I will probably be showing you some of the movements that I do. I know on my sister channel, I was doing some upper body movements, but now, since I'm on maintenance, I have to do some other movements. And one upper body movement that has really helped is, when we did the arms and all like that. Well, look at this. Even with the weight that I have lost, I don't have a lot of this hanging skin. Right now, I'm on maintenance, and what I'm doing is building muscle, and muscle will take that out. You understand? It's already coming out, but muscle will take that completely out, where I won't have anything hanging. And then my face, look, my face is not hanging all down and wrinkles all in my neck and stuff. All of this is from the 4-tier vitality diet. That's what we're going to name it. Now, we're not going to forget the 4-tier vitality diet. All right, people. I'm going to be talking about it, and I'm going to be coming out with the next ebook. And the ebook really is going to have phases in it. For phase one, things that you can, some recipes that you can eat. And what I'm going to put in my book is what I eat. See, I have been sampling everything that I put in the ebook, so I know that it tastes good. You know, I wouldn't put anything in there that I haven't eaten myself. And this is how I stay on the plan, where I'm not running around starving to death, and looking all peaked and, wanting to cheat and all that. No, I don't have that. Okay. Now, it does take discipline, because you know what your goal is. You know that you want to be fit, you want to feel good, and you want to look good. You know, um, remember, you got to move your body with this plan. This is not just you eat and then you're still going to lose weight, but as you lose weight, see, you don't want a lot of hanging skin. Have you seen women who lost a lot of weight and all of a sudden got skin hanging? Let me stand up and show you. I don't have that. I know I'm in a tight spot, but can you see me? I don't have a lot of hang. In fact, I'm just about to get a butt. Because when I started losing, everything just went down. But now with me walking every day, and I do my regular walk, I walk about 30 to 45 minutes just out of the house, up around the park. And if it's a good day and I feel great, I'll do it twice. And if I feel fantastic, I'll run a little bit, just to juggle things around. But see, all of these activities is what keeps you young. No matter what age you are, you want to be young. And see, you feel young inside. That's the thing about getting older. No matter how old you get, inside you still feel youthful, like in your teens. You're still in your 20s. You still want to have fun, but your body won't cooperate. You know why? Because you have not taken care of it. It's extremely important for you to love and care for the body that you have been given. And people take that for granted. Don't take your body for granted. Love it, care for it. And, I did do some videos on the vitamins that I take every day. I still take my vitamins, every one, every day. I still do my walks and I stay on the plan. Now, for my breakfast, like I said before, I have not ventured away from the original plan. It's the original plan. It's just a new name, the 4-tier vitality plan. You see? So we start with juices. That's good. We drink that for breakfast. Now, this is if you're trying to lose. You just want fruit, like you can have a big bowl of watermelon, cantaloupe, and the whole fruit tray, whatever it is, and you'll have that for breakfast, lunch, and then come dinner time, maybe you'll have tomato bisque, something like that, some kind of broth, okay, something that will flush right out, and you'll lose the weight quickly. But you're gonna stay on tier one until you lose the weight. And in the very first ebook, I believe that I did have a 30-day plan there, and had some breakfast tips for you. So in the new book, under the new name, I will give you some things you can eat for breakfast, for lunch, dinner on tier one. Then I'll go for tier two and give you a few things you can eat there. And same thing with tier three and tier four. Now, once you get on maintenance, you eat through all the tiers, but still you keep your calories under 1,000 calories a day. Under 1,000 calories a day. You see, that sounds crazy because I did have somebody to respond to that and say, 1,000 calories a day? How you can't live on that? Yes, you can. I do. I eat about, when I measure it out, I think it's closer to 800. Sometimes it's 1,000, and sometimes maybe it's a little bit over. But with the exercising that I do, it just burns right off. You see? So this is how you maintain yourself so that you don't go back to the weight you just lost. You see, the problem with people and a lot of plans is that you do lose the weight. You know, I've been on every plan out there: Atkins, fat free, uh, low protein, no fat, everything. But what happens? You do lose the weight. But then where do you go with it? 9 times out of 10, you go right back to the same foods that you got fat with first time because you don't know what else to eat. You have not really changed your plan. What you've done is just manage to eat less or these specific things just to lose the weight. On the vitality plan, in the beginning, all right, you're restricted to fruit and fruit juices and broth. Okay. Now, when you go to tier two, now you're going to add in your vegetables. So now you can have, you know, soup with chunks of vegetables in it, vegetable soup. Now you're not going to do any meat, and you're not going to do any fat. Okay, but vegetables galore. You know, your salads and all that kind of stuff. That's what you're going to, you know. And then when you go to tier three, you're going to add in some starches, maybe your rice and the little potatoes and, things that have a little more starch in it, but you're still going to be eating from one, two, even when you're in three. All right. Because once you get to tier two, you're going to watch those calories. In tier one, you don't really have to watch the calories. But in tier two, that's when you're going to have to keep those calories around 1,000 a day. Okay. And in my book, it'll tell you what the calorie count is for each dish. All right. So if you start with the recipes in the book, then it will help you to branch out. You do the recipe and then, doctor it up to your taste, and even expand on it. Maybe I gave you some kind of broth or whatever. And then when you get to the next tier where you can add in starch, maybe you're going to throw some rice in your broth. You understand? So it's a lot of things that I found you can do with this plan and stay on it. So I encourage you to try the plan and also look for the new ebook under the new name. And when I post um, and talk about this plan, it will be the 4-tier vitality plan. So thank you so much for joining me today. Good luck to all of you. And let me know if you started the plan. Let me know how it's working for you. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to send it to me. I'll be happy to answer your questions. Okay? So happy eating and look forward to seeing you next time.